Welcome back to our series, Why Marriages Fail. If you've been following this journey with us, you already know that conflict itself is not the enemy of marriage. Every couple disagrees. Every couple argues. Every couple experiences tension. But here's the truth many people miss. It's not the presence of conflict that destroys marriages. It's how conflict is handled. Today's episode is titled, Poor Conflict Resolution, Fighting to Win Instead of Fighting to Understand. Because when couples treat disagreements like battles to be won, the marriage slowly becomes a battlefield, and intimacy becomes the first casualty. Section 1. Conflict is normal. Destruction is not. Conflict is inevitable in marriage because two imperfect people with different backgrounds, personalities, and expectations are trying to build a life together. Disagreement does not mean incompatibility. Disagreement does not mean failure. But unresolved, unhealthy conflict creates emotional scars that compound over time. The goal of conflict should never be to defeat your spouse. The goal should be to understand each other better. Section 2. When conflict becomes a competition. Many couples unknowingly approach conflict as a competition. They want to be right, have the last word, prove their point, win the argument. Statements like, "You always," "You never," "That's not what happened," "You're wrong." Winning the argument may feel satisfying in the moment, but it costs the relationship in the long run. Section 3. Destructive conflict styles. Poor conflict resolution often shows up in familiar patterns. 1. Shouting and escalation voices rise. Respect falls, safety disappears. 2. Stonewalling. One partner shuts down, walks away, or refuses to engage. Silence becomes punishment. 3. Sarcasm and mockery. Humor becomes a weapon. Words wound instead of heal. 4. Bringing up the past. Old mistakes are dragged into present disagreements. Healing is replaced with reopening wounds. These patterns don't resolve conflict. They deepen it. Section 4. Why couples fight to win. Most people fight to win because they are actually fighting for validation, safety, respect, to be heard. But instead of expressing those needs, they express defensiveness and attack. Behind anger is often fear. Behind yelling is often pain. Behind withdrawal is often exhaustion. A disagreement starts small, about money, parenting, or time. One spouse raises a concern, the other feels criticized. Defensiveness kicks in, voices rise, listening stops. The original issue is forgotten. The argument becomes about who is right instead of what needs to be resolved. Both walk away hurt. Nothing is solved. Resentment grows. Section 6. The cost of poor conflict resolution. When conflict is mishandled repeatedly, trust erodes. Emotional safety disappears. Couples stop being honest. Issues go underground instead of being resolved. Eventually, spouses stop bringing up concerns, not because everything is fine, but because it feels unsafe to speak. This is how emotional distance begins. Section 7. A faith perspective. The Bible reminds us in James 1:19. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Healthy conflict requires listening before responding, understanding before defending, humility before pride. Marriage is not about proving superiority. It's about protecting unity. Healthy conflict looks different. 1. Slow the conversation down. Pause before reacting. 2. Listen to understand, not to respond. Ask clarifying questions. 3. Stay on the current issue. Don't bring up the past. 4. Use respectful language. Tone matters as much as words. 5. Seek resolution, not victory. Ask, what solution works for both of us? Section 9. When to take a break. Not every conflict should be resolved immediately. If emotions are high, take a break. Calm down. Return to the conversation later. A pause is healthy. Avoidance is not. Conclusion. Marriages fail when couples fight each other instead of fighting for each other. Conflict does not have to divide. It can refine. It can deepen understanding. It can strengthen intimacy. But only when couples stop fighting to win and start fighting to understand. Call to action. Here's your challenge this week. During your next disagreement, ask yourself, am I trying to win or am I trying to understand? If this episode spoke to you, like this video, subscribe to the channel, share it with a couple who needs encouragement. Because healthy conflict doesn't destroy marriages. Unhealthy conflict does.